Whoa, yo, I just can't believe what exactly just happened. Damn, yo. Carl Froch just knocked the shit out of George Groves. And you know what? I'm surprised, man. That was a perfect punch. No bullshit this time. That was a perfect punch. The fight started off both, fighters were tactical as hell. And, up to the fight before it ended, I had Groves winning. I had Groves winning by 3 or 4 rounds. And you saw Groves was landing the right hand perfectly. I think Froch, he was better this time because he was using a jab. It was a beautiful jab he was using, but I still thought, Groves was landing the harder shots and everything. But I knew at any second Carl Froch could just knock the shit out of George Groves. That's why when I made my prediction, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna roll with George Groves as decision, because I didn't know he was gonna get knocked the fuck out like this. But I knew he can. But I thought, he would have been more careful. And goddamn, man, he should have. I mean, that was a perfect punch. I'm not even gonna blame him. Now, there's gonna be a lot of talks of him being chinny because of the first fight and the second fight now. But man, yo, Carl Froch impressed me. That was a beautiful shot he landed on George Groves. And it is what happens. He was more experienced than George Groves. He's been in bigger fights. And I think George Groves was, taking this a little bit lightly because he knew he outboxed the shit out of Carl Froch the first fight. So he thought he could do the same thing in the second fight. But, you can't forget, Carl Froch is a smart fighter. The only problem I had with Carl Froch, and the reason I thought he's going to lose this fight, is because, when he gets frustrated, he leaves his game plan. Like you saw in the previous 2-3 rounds right before this fight ended, I had George Groves winning those rounds. Why? Because George Groves was landing better and Froch was squaring up wrong. Like anytime he was close to George Groves, he would square up and he wouldn't throw the punches properly. Like he wouldn't add too much leverage into it. It would be like that George Groves can duck shots easily. But goddamn, I never saw this shot coming. I mean, go look back at that last round, man. George Groves was winning and all of a sudden he counters George Groves perfectly and just knocks him the fuck out, bro. And that was a legit knockout. Nobody can say shit because, Groves barely could have gotten up. And even when he got up, he was still wobbly as hell on his legs. So, damn, my hat's off to Carl Froch. He's still going to get his ass whooped by Andre Ward or anybody else. But as far as this fight goes, he showed why he is one of the best British fighters out there. He got it still at this age. And, I got to commend him. I got to commend Carl Froch. Great fight, though. Great fight. I love this fight. This was perfect. George Groves, he showed up. He showed up until he got knocked out. And the cards, I think one of the guys in the side, it was Sky Sports. I was watching at Sky Sports Bach Nation. One of them had Froch winning. I don't agree with that. I thought George Groves was leading on the scorecards because he was doing better throughout the rounds, leading with the jab. But it don't even matter anymore because Carl Froch just knocked him the fuck out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go back and watch this fight again a couple of times. See what these fighters are gonna do next, what they're gonna say. I'm about to go look at the post-fight interviews and shit like that. Let me know what you guys think. This is my quick thoughts. Damn, yo, Carl Froch, he the man, yo. He the man.